Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soundwave podcast. I'm Amelia and today we're here with
Emma. Hello.
Hi, Poppy.
Aaron. David.
Woo.
Poppy's joining us from the Source in Carlisle. We'll start off with our icebreaker question. Do you know your 3 favourite songs, top 3 favourite?
It's the worst.
This is okay. I should have thought about this, but I haven't. So this is on the spot. If we're talking 3 favourite songs of all time, as in if I could only listen to 3 songs for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
it would. I'm gonna have to go one from each kind of different of the favourite genres. I'm gonna go with Chop Suey, System of the Down.
Wow.
Just for whenever I need that like angsty motivation.
Wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whenever I need to wake up, exactly. I Forget Where We Were by Ben Howard when I'm feeling whimsical.
Cool.
Gives that vibe of, when you're in the back of the car and it's raining and you feel like you're in a music video.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the vibe I get with that. And I'm gonna go a bit old school with The Real Me by The Who.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
There were 3 awesome choices.
They're great
On the
choices.
spot
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah, on the
Maybe
spot.
we should stop giving people time to prepare.
I feel like it's less pressure if you don't
Yeah.
have time.
I
That
think
was-
people freak out though if you just ask them that question. It's,
Yeah.
it's too
Oh, I
much.
definitely freaked out. I'm still freaking
Yeah.
out.
It's I think we should always pre-warn. That's
And
my
then
vote.
Yeah.
You've got
Instant
to
regret.
pre-warn people
But
of
then
that.
you have the follow-up questions of, is it 3 songs right now that I'm
Yeah,
looking at?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it 3 in the grand
Yeah,
scheme
yeah.
of things? Is it,
I like
Yeah.
that though because there was like
they
really
were
good
great.
reasons attached to that.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
good.
It was just like, these are my songs and that's the end.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there was a reason there. That was great.
I'll get
Yeah.
back in the car and I'll go, I should have said this.
Yeah.
I should have said this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Emma's going to tell us hers one day.
No,
One
you
day.
keep
No.
trying to get me to do it, and I'm not doing it on the spot. If you tell me in 3 weeks' time you're gonna have to tell me your favourite songs, I'll go, okay, I'll do it.
In 3 weeks' time. we're
Or
gonna-
on.
You're committed now. I heard
Fine, I'll do it in 3 weeks' time. It's too big for me. It's overwhelming.
It is.
I just can't pick.
It is
too many.
mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Because it's so mood dependent as well, like you say. Like some
Yeah.
songs you're like, well, I don't ever listen to that one if I'm really sad or if I'm.
I know, because I'm
Yeah.
thinking now, right, a feel-good one, Lip Up Fatty by Bad Manners, or something a bit more. I'm like, there's too many different.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're right. As soon as you said them, you'd be like,
no, I take
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
It's out of date the second you said it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
yeah.
But no, they were great. Thank you for sharing those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank
And if you
you.
haven't heard them, check them out.
Yeah, we can't play them.
100%.
But yeah, go and play them.
If you ask me 3 favourite songs from the local scene,
Oh,
that would be a whole different kettle of
That's
fish.
a
Yeah.
good question.
Mm.
But don't,
Yeah.
because I don't have them. Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll have it.
The
check
local
it in the
top
background.
3 songs.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
That would be just as hard, to be fair.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Massively.
especially working at a venue.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that then? About working where you work and how long you've worked there, the kind of things that you do.
Yeah, definitely. So I run a music venue in Carlisle called The Source, and we've got lots of different things going on there, from live music to open mics, poetry nights, cinema nights. We do lots of fundraisers there, but predominantly it's a grassroots music venue. And the ethos behind it is, since I started, it was to create a platform for original live music. Not that we chase out tribute acts or cover bands with a big stick, because I also sing in a cover band, so I can't do that. But it is mostly to create that platform for upcoming artists to get themselves out there. Everyone needs somewhere to start, and the whole thing behind The Source is that we try not to make anyone hire the venue if they can't. If they want to, then they can, and they can keep all the ticket sales. But we want people to be able to perform live, put themselves out there without it costing them an arm and a leg, because people just can't do it at the minute. It's really, really hard at the minute for upcoming artists. But on top of all of that, it's to entertain, the people of Carlisle and Cumbria, as well as creating that platform. So yeah, lots of exciting opportunities for artists in the area, but also lots of exciting opportunities for people to come and see something new. It's easy for people to kind of get trapped in the same kind of music, doing the same thing every weekend, just going out to the pub or whatever, which is great. And we do offer a wide selection of beverages, of course, affordable as well. But we want people to try something new. You know, we want people to see the local talent that people have to offer, and the amount of talent in Cumbria is just insane. And as I say, there's all the other cool little events like the open mics, the speakeasy nights, which is like live poetry. And we've also started doing games nights as well, which is really cool.
Cool.
We did like a massive game of werewolves with like 30 people in the Source the other week.
Oh my
It was-
word.
It was great. We were turning people away because it was like,
Oh.
yeah.
What's
so-
werewolves?
You've never played werewolves?
No.
It's basically, have you ever watched Traitors?
Is that on
Series?
telly?
Yeah.
No, I want to see
No.
it.
Where have you been living? It's basically a massive game of deduction. So, for example, you have 30 people in the game, but there's 5 werewolves. And every night, so every round, everyone has to put their blindfold on, and the werewolf will then murder one of the villagers. It's very high spirited, I promise. And then it's up to the villagers to deduce who the
Okay.
werewolves
All
are.
right.
And you've got lots of different cards in there as well. You've got someone who can like tell the future. You've got someone who can try and guess who the werewolf is in private, called the seer. But yeah, we're just trying to find some like new
That sounds
things.
awesome.
Just
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm coming
yeah.
through for that. That's
Yeah,
I'll
that
do
sounds
it.
like
We've
it,
got another
yeah.
one in a couple of weeks' time.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of cool stuff. So yeah, it's a weird, wacky, wonderful place. You have to check out, our Facebook or website to see what's happening, because it's completely different from one week to the next.
Right.
But it's just all about local people and local talents and creative people, and that's the main message behind it. I've been working there for 6 years now, and yeah, it's been hard to get the word out, I find, but when people figure out that we exist and they walk in, they're like, whoa, how did I not know this place existed?
Yeah.
It's such a cool place as well. It's such a cool venue.
Yeah.
And have you got like a big team of people? Is it yourself and a couple of people? Is it more than that?
So the Source has always been run by a small number of people. I find, and what I've heard as well, if a bigger team just kind of muddies the waters a little bit, especially because we are only open sort of 3 days, 4 days a week, depending on what's going on. So it's a small group of really committed people. I do all the bookings and create all the events and things like that, the promotions, the posters, the event pages. And then behind the scenes, you've got Dan, who actually owns the place, and who funds the place as well, mostly because if it wasn't for Dan, the place would have closed down years and years and years ago. He's very passionate as well about making sure there is that platform for emerging artists in Carlisle.
Right.
As long as he gets to come in and play his saxophone once a week, he's happy enough. And yeah, the office of Atlas Works help with kind of the businessy side of things, the numbers side of things, which kind of right over my head, But apart from that, it's just myself and then Levi and Charlie who work at the bar.
Right.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, cool. Have you had any like highlights of people that have played there? Have you got any like top nights that you thought that was amazing?
Oh God, that is.
I mean, the werewolves thing sounds pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Iconic.
awesome, actually.
On the music front?
Yeah, the music front. There's been so many nights, but the first one that comes to mind is actually one of the first gigs that I put on as a manager of the Source, and it was actually with Glass Gardens. Who have disbanded now, which is it breaks me to even say that because they were so great. But the first, it was with Mike Roper actually promoting it as well. He put the night on. Glass Gardens played the front room of the Source, which is quite small in comparison to the back room. And that night I thought the floor was going to go through. It was like the floorboards were just like, they were bouncing because the energy in the room was just insane. So that was a really good night. Then Delagrave, most of Delagrave's gigs, to be honest, are always insane because
we like Delagrave at Soundwave.
amazing. And like every time, they've got the same sort of fan base that go to all of their gigs, including myself, who just are singing every word, and you can just tell that they're delighted on that stage and they're just having the best time. There's been great out of town bands as well that we've had. Like there's a great band from Dumfries called Life Plan. They're really, really good. They always bring good energy, and there's this one member, Brooke, who's like so tiny and so soft spoken, but as soon as she gets on that stage, she starts screaming, and I'm like, where did that come from? I'll never forget the first time I seen her. It was great. So many that honestly I could go on and on and on, but and again, I'll get back in the car and I'll go, I should have mentioned this one. I
Yeah.
should have
Yeah.
mentioned
Yeah.
that
It's
one.
good to see
but
this. You've got so much program. There's so many things going on is it every weekend. There's something going on.
Yeah, every weekend. Antics, actually, speaking of kind of top performances, Antics have held the record now for the fastest sold out gig since I started, at least. And they've just played there on Friday to a sold out Source, and
Wow.
I think they sold out in 5 days.
Wow.
110 tickets. They just went like so quick. It was amazing. And same as, I mean, they're only 18, 19.
They're
and
from Wigton. Are they from Wigton?
I think some of them are, yeah. And I mean, the energy in that room, it was a massive collection of their friends and family and fans as well, but like people were singing every word back to them, and you could just tell they were trying to play cool, but they were delighted. they were absolutely
It's a big
delighted.
deal, isn't it? That's awesome.
Massively, yeah. It was three young bands on the bill that night, and all three of them just smashed it out the park. Avids, Nuisance to the Neighbours, and then Antics.
Nuisance to the Neighbours, that's a good name.
And they were all like 17, 18, 19, and they just like blew the place away. It was so good.
Because that was going to be a question I was going to ask about in terms of like local bands that you're talking about. Do you have like a fight trying to get enough, or is there like you're saying, is there like plenty there that you know you've actually got more than you can put on?
In terms of local acts,
Aye.
I find the local acts that you know are going to bring a crowd, because unfortunately that is something that you do need to think about when you're bringing an out of town band in. You really need to kind of think of the logistics behind it in terms of the algorithm of people that are going to
Yeah.
come. If you know that it's an out of town band that maybe aren't so well known, you try and put on local bands that you know always bring a big crowd. So you find sometimes you're recycling a little bit, but again, there's just a plethora in Cumbria of incredible artists, so there's plenty to choose from, especially with this new kind of era of all the bands coming out of like college and the schools and stuff. There's 5 or 6 new local bands that are coming, and every gig they're bringing a big group of people. This year we have actually struggled to, there's been too many people emailing and asking,
that's
which has
good to
been
hear,
which is amazing. And like already, you know, the first half of 2026 is already at least 2 gigs in a month for the first 6 months of 2026. So it depends, but yeah, the amount of emails that we've had recently of people that have heard of the Source or that, you know, touring bands is really, really good. But it's a mix of me seeking bands out and going, they sound bloody great, they would go down really well, or people emailing and asking, you know, come
So, then do you kind of want to, if there are like bands out there listening now, you know, up and coming bands or bands are looking for gigs, how would they get in touch with you to find out if they could play?
Yeah, just an email, really. It's the Source Collective 123@gmail.com, but the O in collective is a 0.
Okay.
We like to complicate things.
And are you on Facebook? and things
Yeah,
like
Facebook as well, Instagram. Just give us a message or an email and we'll get it sorted. I try and kind of, if there's a band coming out of their way to come up north, I try and, you know, Twisted Tongue here, or, you know, a couple of venues in Dumfries that I'm in communication with, kind of point them in that direction as well to get them a good little run. So,
yeah, good.
Yeah.
Ah, awesome.
Okay, so as well as the Source, there's something else coming up this summer, right? That you're organising, and people might know about it, you might not know about it. Do you want to tell everybody what you got planned?
Yeah, please. So I organise a festival called Wild on the Wall, along with Dan and Robert, who are behind the Source as well. It's a family-friendly festival held for 3 nights, 3 days, from the 25th to the 27th of July. Again, like the Source, it's just all about local people. So we've got over 40 different local-ish acts from all different genres. So we say there's something for everyone. And on top of that, we've got lots of local trade stalls as well, little crafty businesses, lots of artwork, local food vendors, and lots of different things for the kids as well. So character visits, bouncy castles. We've got a local business called The Emporium who are coming with lots of different little activities and workshops and things for the kids as well. So yeah, lots of different things happening over the weekend, and family friendly and hopefully as cost friendly as we could make it as well, because everything is included in the ticket price, rather than offering showers for an extra however much or car parking separate. It's just everything in the ticket price, and under 12s go free as well. So
amazing.
yeah.
And where's that then?
So it's in Brampton,
Okay.
Walton in Brampton, so random field. in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen the posters up, but who's playing it this year?
Yeah, so the three headliners that we've got are My Little Brother, Hardwick Circus, and Funk in the Two-Tone Baby.
Okay.
So that's the Friday, Saturday and Sunday headliner. And then in with that, we've also got Steel Foxes, Revolutionaires, Sultans of the Source, which is like the Source's in-house band.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've wondered,
Nice.
because I've seen that name, I wondered if it was linked. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's just like the little jam nights that we put on.
Yeah.
It's the band that come from that.
Oh, cool.
That are always
That's brilliant.
yeah. We've got TBK, we've got Life Plan, we've got Dirty Old Folkers, which is a great name for a band. Absolutely great name. Who else have we got? There's 40 of them. There should be more coming to mind. We did have Delagrave. Unfortunately, they've had to pull out, but Steel Foxes have taken their place. We've got Dead Religion, we've got Antics, who have recently played, Nuisance to the Neighbours, Spectrum, another local upcoming
Oh, yeah, cool. We know Spectrum.
young band, yeah.
Mhm.
Red Handed Siren, which is the band that I sing with.
Oh, cool.
Bees and Blankets, 99 Mr. Benz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's going to be a good weekend.
as I say, there's literally there's something for everyone, you know, from across all different genres. 3 different tents. The 2 live music tents kind of go in alternation.
Mm-hmm.
So once one band ends in the main stage, then the other band will start in Hadrian's stage.
Right.
And then the little circus tent, we've got a 3rd tent, which will have kind of alternative forms of entertainment, if you like. So little workshops, like for the kids, sock creature creations.
Oh,
we've got
Smart.
the Speakeasy Poetry Grip from the Source. They come and do like a little open mic segment, and we've got acoustic open mic as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
We've
Sounds
got
like a nice outlet for
Mhm.
the stuff that's happening in the Source as well, right?
yeah.
And them groups. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, massively. And again, it's I have to say, it's, you know, if it wasn't for Dan, it wouldn't go forward, because you know we've applied for funding a good few times, and unfortunately have been knocked back. And if it wasn't for Dan funding it,
Right.
it wouldn't happen.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, and again, he does it because it's just he calls it a celebration of life. You know, he just wants it to be a big party to celebrate the local talent and the local creatives that we have, just like the Source, really,
Yeah.
but on a larger scale, and also to promote the people of Cumbria who put in so much work to the creative outlets. And yeah,
That's awesome.
great.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
So what
cool.
brought it about? What brought the festival about? Was it just something you were like, did someone just suddenly think, oh, we need to do a festival? Was it like a natural progression of something, seeing a band? How did it come about running the festival?
Yeah, so 2019, it was Dan and Jenny, Dan's partner. As far as I know, they were talking about having a party. Again, they called it a celebration of life. And Dan owns the field in Walton, and I don't know which one was pushing it. It might have been Jenny, but Jenny was like, one of them was like, let's put it on in your field for one night. Let's invite friends and family and kind of make it like a little festival type. But it was supposed to just be that. And as far as I know, I think it was just going to be for the 1 year. So they had 2 small tents, one night, a couple of fridges with some beers in it, and local artists. And I think there was only 60, 80 people there maybe. And at that stage I was just working the bar. But it was great. It was so good. It was like, I don't want to say no rules, because that's definitely not the case. But
Yeah.
I might get in trouble.
Yeah.
But it was like, you know, we were encouraged, like the bar staff, to get on the bar and like to have a dance with the locals and, you know, really enjoy the festival. And because it was just a tight knit group of people, it was so trusting. And it was so lovely, because you could look around and people were picking up their own litter, or if they walked past a piece of litter, they would pick it up and put it away. And everyone really looked after each other. And that has continued since the festival's gotten a little bit bigger, which has just been so lovely to see. There was a break in 2020 because of COVID, obviously, or 2021. I can't remember which way around it was. And then he put it up to 2 nights, slightly more acts, slightly bigger stage.
Yeah.
Then 2 nights again the year after that, and every year it's kind of been like, oh, we don't know if it's going to continue next year, this might be the last one. And then by the end of the festival we're all like, we have to do it again. Please, let's do it again.
Yeah.
And And then 2 years ago we put it up to the 3 nights, 3 tents, and it's kind of stayed at that, but with more and more acts every year and more activities and things for family, and we have just as much activities for adults as kids, I would say. You know, we like to make sure that there's, as we say, something for everyone. It's just gotten bigger every year, but with the same kind of community feel. It's not so overrun that it's overwhelming for people. So if people are looking for a more chilled out festival that you know you're going to feel safe, but there's still enough to entertain and keep you active all weekend, then it's great. That's exactly what it is.
It sounds awesome. It sounds like it's like
stuff.
really organically kind of grown, which is I guess is what you want, isn't it, really? Rather than forcing things on or pushing things onto people, it's like it's just happened.
It's naturally come about.
100%. And it is a small group of people that organise it as well. Just the 3 of us, with the help of Jason Randall on sound, and then Dom Smith from Rex Studios as well. He's been such an amazing help to the Source and Wild on the Wall, because he just cares so much. You know, anything that Dom can do, he'll do it, no questions asked, because he wants it to be good and he wants to support local musicians.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where did the name come? Wild on the Wall? Was that just it's a cool name?
You can thank Dan, I think. I think so. Dan is a bit wild in general, so I think that he brought that to the table. But it's also on the grounds of Hadrian's Wall. So
come on. Penny just dropped there.
I just got that. I didn't know that.
It took me a while as well, if I'm being honest. But yeah, the surroundings are beautiful in general.
Dave, you're laughing your off. I didn't know that.
One of the tents is called Hadrian's as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we've got
played as well. I didn't know.
Weird. Yeah, you played on Hadrian's stage as well.
Hadrian's by the wall.
Yeah.
No.
We've got the Weird and the Wild stage, which is like the main stage in inverted commas, and then Hadrian's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. And I've been there myself.
You'll know next time.
There you go.
Next time.
Every day's a learning day, guys. Come on. We're always learning.
Yeah, but it's more important than ever this year for if people can come and support, because as we say, it really is. It's a massive risk every year. You know, the festival loses money every year, and Dan won't mind me saying that, because as I say, it's from his passion and love that it continues. But we don't know if it'll happen next year.
Yeah.
We always hope.
Yeah.
But you just never know.
So do you get much like red tape and all of that to jump through, or you get like support from? Because I guess it's the guy's own field. Do you get much pushback from like councils and things, or are they supportive?
They're supportive. We still have to go through all of the insurance risk assessments and get everything confirmed and accepted before we go ahead. Yeah. So the live music curfew is 12, so we just bring everything right down. We usually have a little jam by the bonfire at midnight. That's happening on the Saturday this year. But we're lucky because it's not in a very built up area. Okay. So we do speak to the neighbours and let them know, what's happening, and make sure that they're okay with that, which they have been luckily every year. Real. And we're still very respectful to the surrounding area. So yeah, there's still the red tape, and we still want to make sure that we're doing everything by the book and that everyone's safe. So we'll have medics there, we'll have security. But we do have the luxury of it being on Dan's grounds. Yeah. So
great.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier that you play in a band as well. Do you want to tell us a bit about your band? Yeah.
So we're a rock, pop, punk cover band, and we're called Red Handed Siren. We've been going for about 2 years now, but this current mix of people, we've only been going for about 6 months, because we've got a new drummer and a new guitarist, and we play everything from ABBA to Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, amazing.
There's a real Rage Against the Machine's more kind of in our wheelhouse, we would say. But we do, we add in the people pleasers, but also keep it very much what we love. And we don't, I hate to say it, but we don't verge into too much of the people pleasing stuff, because we want it to be, maybe not the most well-known song from that band, maybe the second or third, going against the grain, really hard.
You want to enjoy doing it as well. You don't want to feel like you're just going through the motions with it.
Exactly, and we love it. Like, we absolutely love it. We've had a gig every weekend for the last couple of months, and we're just we're loving it, and it's because we do play the music that we enjoy and that we listen to.
Great.
So yeah, we're playing at Wild on the Wall, and we're playing Pheasants Inn Beer Festival as well in August.
Okay, cool.
And then that's us for a little while. We're taking a little break because we're all doing different things. I've got stuff going on at Theatre by the Lake at the end of the year, which is lovely, and the drummer's getting an operation in Lithuania.
Yeah.
That'll be lovely
wow.
for him. Yeah. And our guitarist is going off to America for a month.
Wow.
Lucky sod.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll be back at 2026 with full force, new set list, and we're also starting to get some originals together too.
Oh,
so
good.
that'll be coming into play in 2026.
Great.
Exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Poppy.
Yeah.
So you've organised a festival and you work in a venue and promoted all them local bands and that's all awesome. But if we said to you, you can pick your own festival lineup that you want to go to later this year
Yeah.
somewhere, who is on the bill? Who's the headliners?
I can't believe you've done this to me. It's such a great question, but it's a tricky one. It really is. Yeah, as I say, it couldn't be Wild on the Wall because some of them might not be so family friendly. Amelia and the Sniffers comes to mind straight away.
Awesome.
Because I've still somehow yet to see them, and they're in my top 5 at the minute. I don't know how I keep missing them. So they're one of the headliners for sure. Rage Against the Machine purely for selfish reasons, because again I would love to see them. Don't never happen, but you know.
I've seen them twice.
Have you? Oh, don't rub it in. You can't do that to me. I'd love to see the Who again. I seen them in 2015, but I don't know what would happen. I'm just gonna throw some names: Fontaines DC.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Kneecap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan and the Sniffers. Bad Nerves. Idols. Rage.
Idols, yeah.
Slipknot. And to add some like ethereal into there, I'm going to put London Grammar and Ben Howard as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
But
nice.
genuinely, I still would ask some of the local acts to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
because
yeah.
I just love them. Like, yeah, TBK would be there. Yeah,
Great.
Delagrave, Flint,
Oh.
please come. Just I would.
I would go to that
Genuinely.
festival.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like
sounds
a
good.
festival to be fair.
Kneecap.
Mhm.
I mean, what do we think about that at the moment in Bob Villain?
Yeah, it's wild.
It's you know, I've seen. We're talking about festivals. I've seen other festivals and venues now dropping Bob Villain and not having them on, and you just kind of, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't go down that one. Yeah, I'm just going to pause.
Yeah.
So we've been speaking to you about the music side of things, but we also know that you're just a general creative person. So you've got some other things that are going on at the minute. Do you want to tell us a bit more about those?
Yeah, please. So I'm an actress as well, and I've been. That's why I originally moved to Cumbria, was to do the performing arts course at the University of Cumbria.
Cool.
And people always ask why Cumbria? I'm like, why not? Why not Cumbria? But it's because the performing arts course kind of allows you to do a bit of everything. I was always told, put yourself in a box, choose musical theatre if you want to sing and act, or straight acting or dance, whatever it is. And I was like, no, I want to do everything. And that's what the performing arts course offered. They said you can do singing, dancing, acting, directing, writing, and we'll teach you technical theatre as well,
That's awesome.
which was great. And coming off the back of that, got myself an agent and, delved straight into trying to get some professional jobs. And one of the favourite things that I've become part of is a murder mystery group called Highly Suspect UK on social media. And it's a local murder mystery company that basically we go around and perform interactive murder mysteries to corporate events. We do it in theatres. They've done library tours, hotels over the 3-course dinners, lots of different styles of events. And they're great. They're written by Michael Spencer, directed by Lexi Ward, who is currently resident director for Play That Goes Wrong in the West End.
Wow.
So incredible humans, beautiful people in general, but also incredibly talented at writing scripts. And the way that they've put together these events, they've been going for nearly 11 years now. And yeah, we've performed all over Cumbria, all over the UK, but the 4 of them are going and performing 2 of their murder mysteries at Fringe this year. They're performing the Sherlock Holmes themed murder mystery and The Betrayers, which is
cool.
based off of the Traitors.
Okay.
So it's one of my favourite.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a really, really fun way of doing things, and Michael's written over 30 different murder mysteries, all interactive, all with completely different crazy characters,
Right.
all very punny names, all completely ridiculous, but also they are great murder mysteries as well.
Yeah.
For sleuths, for fans of, you
Right.
know, that want to come and look at evidence packs while watching a performance and try and solve these things as we go.
I want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds really
Please.
fun. Yeah.
If you're going to Fringe this year, I'm not doing the Fringe run this year, but if you're going, go and see them, or just check them out on Facebook, because they're here, there, and everywhere.
So, right, I'm just trying to get my head around it. So, if a group like hired you in to do that, you would kind of just turn up at their space and then just start doing your thing to them, and they'd be like, what's going on? And they've got to just work it out.
So there's a couple of different examples of how we do things. They either get hired by a venue, like the Crown and Mitre Hotel, for example, in Carlisle, and we're then hired as a company to come and put on this entertainment, and they then sell a 3-course meal and a murder mystery.
Right.
So 5 suspects, for example, on Murder on the Disorient Express. You've got Countess Orla Board, Dr. Phil Steamahead, the train conductor Ray Alway Carriage, Trenton Els, which is a bit of a stretch, but he got it in there somehow, and Egg Arthur Christie. So if it's that layout, they'll go in and they'll do their intro. Usually if people are paying for tickets, they know what they're getting into in that respect. So they'll come do their intro, which is a full performance. Someone will be murdered off stage, and then they'll have their starter. Then we'll come in, do round 1, then they'll
Food
have a
as
dessert. Well. Yeah, so that's one way of doing things. But then we also get hired for surprise wedding events quite often. We had, yes.
Awesome.
Wow.
Quite recently we had the bride and groom knew that we were coming, but none of the guests did.
How cool.
And it's always a real risk, because they have had one unfortunate event where I think the people were already maybe quite drunk, the guests, and they were outside waiting to come in, and bless them, I wasn't there at that one. They just heard the bride and groom announce it. We're doing a murder mystery. And all at once, they all just went, oh.
no.
But that was a one-off occasion. The most recent one we had was literally, they knew something was going down. They didn't know what. But my character, Countess Orla Board, just ran in. There's been a murder. There's been a murder, ladies and gentlemen. And everyone just went, way! And it was great. It was so much fun.
Brilliant.
So it just depends on the layout. Sometimes it's surprise. Sometimes it's, ticketed events that people are buying into and they know what they're coming for. Sometimes we did one at Theatre by the Lake quite recently. We did the Sherlock Holmes one. So it's just, you never quite know what you're getting into, which is
That's
great.
so cool.
Keeps us on our toes.
That sounds brilliant.
What a cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. What else have you got going on?
So I'm currently co-directing a play at West Walls Theatre in Carlisle. It's called Present Laughter by Noel Card, if anyone knows it. And I'm also acting in that one. So it's a real fun thing to do on the side of everything else. It's for the Amateur Dramatic Society. So on top of kind of auditioning for lots of other things, I never like to leave it for too long. So I just jump straight into anything I can. We're directing that at the minute, and that was straight off the back of doing Legally Blonde with the cast of Celebration of Musicals, who have got a really great name for themselves at the minute in Carlisle. Joe, Lexi and Heather have created basically a musical theatre society, which Carlisle didn't have, and they've done 3 kind of showcase style musicals where they've had like 24 different songs from different musicals, all performed by a cast of musical theatre singers and performers. And then straight off the back of the 3rd Celebration of Musicals, they did Legally Blonde, So I was doing that just before it, and also the cast of Celebration of Musicals are performing at Wild on the Wall every day.
Oh, cool.
On the main stage. They're the first act, opening each day up, so do come and see them, because they're performing. I say they, I'm doing it as well. But we're performing from Wicked, Rocky Horror Show, Hamilton, you know, lots
Grace.
of. Yeah, there's a couple in there from Grace as well. I should expect you front of stage. So yeah, I'm doing that, and I've also recently been accepted into the Theatre by the Lake Actors Catalogue, which is lovely, and have been given my first role at Theatre by the Lake for this for this November, December time as well.
And is that a secret?
I don't actually know.
All right, okay.
It hasn't been announced yet,
Okay.
so I don't know if I can.
Better not.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
very
how
busy,
exciting.
Poppy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Keeps me out of trouble.
I'm just absolutely knackered listening to it.
It's all good stuff though, and it's all stuff that I really, really enjoy. That's the thing, like, and I'm just constantly surrounded by amazing people who, like, I couldn't do it if it wasn't for them being so amazing and so passionate. And the thing about being a creative in Cumbria, I think, is that you have to love it. You know, it's not as if things are handed to people left, right and centre. People have to really work at it and really love it so that they can have the drive to work at it. And I think that that's why there is so much talent in Cumbria, because it's not as if you can just walk out of the house and walk into an opportunity. I'm not saying that that's the case elsewhere. You know, even people in London, of course, they have to work hard and audition constantly, but there is just that added pressure in Cumbria of always having to fight for opportunities and create your own opportunities. And that's why it's so important for people to really support the local scene, because it's too often I hear there's nothing going on in Carlisle or there's nothing going on in Cumbria, and it's like people say that about the Source. I didn't know that it existed. We're the third venue that comes up on Google if you type in live music Carlisle,
Right.
and it's like there's so many amazing pages on Facebook as well that are, you know, what's on in Cumbria, discover Carlisle, love Carlisle. Just go and join them on Facebook and have a look at what's going on, because there really is a lot. You just have to have a good look. You know, really search for it, because it's so worth it when you find these wee gems everywhere.
100%.
Awesome. Yeah.
Great. Poppy, thank you very much. That was
You're
awesome.
an awesome guest. Thank
you.
you.
I hope I didn't talk too much.
No, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.